Unforgiveness. Ooh, I'm so over it. I am so over it. And you should be over it too. What was it good for? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Except messing up my mind, keep breaking my heart, all this stuff. Child, I'm so over it. Recently, I felt like an injustice had been done to me. And I had my pity party. I'm not going to lie. I felt mistreated, done unjustly toward, all of these things. But what I did is I said, I forgive them. I forgive them. Lord, I forgive them. Even though I'm feeling this way in my flesh, I really forgive them. I'm done. I'm no more whining. I mean, because I was in tears. I'm not playing. I was crying, all this kind of stuff, and I couldn't figure out why things went the way they did. When I did my best to pre-plan and pre-structure the way things should go, oh, I was a mess. I was a stone cold mess. But when I said, and I meant after my whining and this and that and calling my prayer warriors and you name it, it all boiled down back to what was I willing to do? What was I really willing to do about the situation? Well, the situation wasn't really in my control. Not the situation itself. All that was I had control of is me. That's it. All I had control of was me. It was me that had to decide, hey, I'm worth way more than that. I'm worth more than that. I forgive them, for they know not what they do. I felt like Christ hanging on the cross. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. The only thing I was in control of was me. And when I began to realize that I had the control to forgive them, I had the control to know who I am regardless. I had the control to know whose I am regardless. I had the control to remember that I'm the head and not the tail. I'm blessed going in and I'm blessed coming out. I had the control of that. And once I forgave and exercised my control, I kid you not, I'm not making this up. Like we used to say when we were kids, may God strike me dead on this video. Everything, and I do mean everything, turned around for my good. Everything turned around for my good. And it will turn around for your good. Because you're in control of forgiving folks. You're also in control of not forgiving them. And that's where you're failing. If you're a miserable person, if you, I don't know if I can ever person, I don't think they deserve person. You know, if you're going through all those dramatic changes over not forgiving somebody, do yourself a favor and get over it. I'm so over unforgiveness. I'm so over it. Because now that I know that I am in control of this thing, I really know that I'm worth being in control of it. I'm worth more than constant reminders of pain. I'm worth more than sleepless nights. I'm worth more than teary eyes. I'm worth more than it. I'm worth more than being affected by something or someone that I have no control over. I only have control over me. So years ago, and I fall off the wagon. This situation kind of bit me up, and I kind of fell off a bit. But I learned years ago that if I just remember how God sees me and the power He gave me, oh my God, He didn't give me the spirit of unforgiveness. No, He gave me the spirit of love and power and a sound mind. That's what He gave me. And when I finally learned how to use it, you see this smile? Folks see this smile almost all the time because I have something to smile about. I conquered unforgiveness. That's one thing that I finally learned how not to fail at. After being taught so many times over and over that I would fail, I wouldn't make it, I wasn't worth it, negativity, being used, being talked about, being lied on, just a tirade of over and over and over and over of things. But when I learned that I'm in control, all I could do is say, I'm moving on. And I did. I need you to join me in moving on. Join me. Become my forgiveness partner. Drop me a comment. Join me. Just say, I'm in. And learn to take and keep control of yourself. Because you're so worth it. In season 2, I'll be talking about your worth. Yeah. I'll be talking about where it comes from, how to find it, how to implement it, how to use it, and how to protect it. So I hope you stay tuned. Thanks for episode 1 of Unforgiveness. And I love you guys. Those that are listening and practicing. You can do it. Unforgiveness. Be so over it, please.